Welcome to Beginner's Guide. In today's tutorial, we are going to create this drop-down menu using HTML5 and CSS3. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe the channel and like the video. And one more important thing, try to watch this video till the end. Don't skip the video. In case if you skip the video, you may find yourself not understanding some of the things. I'm going to teach you everything step by step, so try to watch till the end, don't skip. So now let's get started. Let me open my code editor, Visual Studio Code. In this Visual Studio Code, I have created a folder name called Dropdown Menu. Inside that folder, I have created two files, index.html, there is nothing inside, and then there is style.css, there is nothing inside as well, and then there is a background image, the image that I am going to use as a background. So now here in the index.html, I am going to create the basic structure of HTML. Here we go. Now let me link the CSS into my HTML. In order to do that, link the CSS. So now my CSS is being linked to my HTML document. In the title, I'm going to say drop down menu. Okay, this is a basic structure. Now let us go through the actual design. So this is actual design with a background image, and this one is a kind of heading, and this one is a menu here. So what I'm going to do, let me start with this heading in my body tag. So the heading is drop down menu tutorial. Okay, after that heading, what else is there? There is a background image, that one we can include them using the style sheet. Then apart from the heading, then there is a menu here. There are about 6. So in order to create this menu, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create the div tag with a class name container. So let me bring them down here. So here I'm going to create another list. Here I'm going to create about 6 lists. So the first one is home, the second one is about us, third one is services, and then what else? Courses, trainings, and contact us. Okay, this is a basic structure. Let me save and run with my browser. Okay, here we go. This is the actual thing that we have designed using the actual HTML document. Now let us style this one to make it like this. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do, let me open my style sheet. I'm going to apply some basic thing there. Margin 0, padding is also 0, and box sizing is going to be a border box. This is a basic thing for the whole document. Now I'm going to select my body. Inside the body, I'm going to apply the background image. The name of the image is college.jpg. So let me just type college.jpg. Then the next property that I want to set is background size. Is gonna be cover. Let me save and run. Here we go. Now we have managed to apply the background image to our document. So what is the next thing? As you can see them here, this heading is almost to the middle of the page, but not exactly at the middle, is somewhere here. So we need to bring our heading to this position. In order to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab the heading, which is nothing but H2. I'm going to set the position absolute, from top maybe 35%, from right maybe 40%, maybe transform. Let me apply the transform property. I'm going to translate from X negative 50%, and the color, I'm going to use this color. Okay, this is a color code that I'm going to use for my heading. Now let me save, then run my browser there. As you can see them here, this is a drop down menu tutorial. So what I'm going to do, compared to this heading. The font size of this heading is bit smaller, so what I'm going to do, let me increase the font size using the font size property, maybe 50 pixels. Let me refresh and see them now. Okay, drop down menu tutorial, but as you can see them here, this one is going out of the boundary. So to bring them somewhere here, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make this one as an maybe 30%. As you can see them here is exactly like the way that you can see them here. Now we are done with the heading. The next thing that we need to do, we need to work on this menu bar up there. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do, open my HTML document. I'm going here to my HTML document. Let me get this class name called container. So let me style this one now. I'm going to say background color, I want them to be green, so I'm going to use this color code. So this is a color code that I want to use. Then I want the text to be aligned center, so text align center. Let me save, then refresh the browser. Okay, there is a background color which is green in color, and all of my things, they have aligned towards the center. As you can see them here, this is a background color, everything has aligned center. So but the color is black in color, so let me make it white. So what I'm going to do, color, I want them to be in white. So let me save, let me refresh here. The color of the text is white in color. Here we go. Then the next thing, I want to arrange these things vertically. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to my style sheet. Let me copy the same again. Let me paste them here. I'm going to use UL. So to make it vertical, I want them to be display inline flex. Then list style is now. Let me save and refresh. Okay, now they are displayed in a vertical order, but there is no space between each of these menu. So to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this one and paste them here. Make it yellow. I want to add some width maybe 180 pixels, margin 15 pixels, padding also maybe 15 pixels. I think that's all. I think it's fine. Let me refresh the page now. Okay, as you can see them here, these things, they have been aligned nicely, just like the way that you can see them here. So what is the next thing that I'm going to do? I'm going to add these icons in front of this menu. If you want to add those icons, we are going to get those icons from the Font Awesome website. So let me go to my Google, type Font Awesome, click the first link. I have an account here already. In case if you don't know how to use the Font Awesome or how to create an account, I have a tutorial video for the same. You will find the link in the description. Now this is my account. Let me click there. Let me click the Font Awesome CDN, then scroll down a bit. Here is the link that I am going to use to access these icons from the Font Awesome website. So let me just copy, open my HTML document. I'm going to the HTML document here. After the style sheet, I'm going to put that Font Awesome CDN. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to look for the icons for the home. So let me go to the Google here, same Font Awesome, go back here, type home there. So this is icons for the home. So let me select this one. So this is a code that I'm going to use for this icon. So copy, open my HTML document. Now where am I going to put that link? As you can see the actual design here, the icon is coming before the home. So I need to paste that one before the home here. I hope you understand. So everything like that one is the icon for the home. We need the icon for the about us and everything. So about us, I'm going to say, I'm going to use the icon of users, maybe user. For the services, I'm going to use clone. For the courses, I'm going to use laptop code as an icon. For the trainings, I'm going to use edit. Contact us, I'm going to use phone. This one now going to give us the actual icon for these menus. So let me go to my browser here, let me refresh. Now as you can see them here, all those icons are displaying together with the menu. But if you notice one thing, there is no space between the icon and the menu. So in order to correct that mistake, what I'm going to do, I'm going to this style.css. I'm going to get that name of the class first, isn't it so? So where am I getting this first from? Here, right? First, what I'm going to say, I'm going to set the margin right, maybe 8 pixel. Save, then go to your browser, refresh them now. As you can see them here, there is a space between the icon and the menu. What is the next thing that we need to do? Every time when I hover on these menus, there is this thing coming together with the background. But this home tag is already having that background thing, isn't it so? So in order to do that, let's consider this home tag is going to be active all the time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to my HTML document and I'm going to create the class for the home. Class name is, let's say, active. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to my HTML document, and this active as a class, comma, and then what is the next class? This active is a container, and then I'm going to select this container, dot container ul li. I'm going to use the hover effect. What is it going to be? The background. Background is going to be, I'm going to use this color code RGB. I want them to be in this green color, isn't it so? So the color code for the same is, so this is a color code for the same. Now I have got that one. Then let me save, then refresh my browser. Here the background image has been created. This one is going to be active one. No wonder that it's already in green, but when I hover to all the menus, that thing is coming now. But if you look at one thing, this corner they are sharp, but here there is bit curvy. So to make that one, I'm going to set the border radius. Maybe border radius can be 10 pixel. Let me save, then refresh the browser here. Now as you can see them here, those edges is become like a curve now. Okay, it looks nice now. Now we almost managed to design the actual thing. What is remaining is to bring this drop down menu. In order to do that, now if you can see the actual design, this about us has got 3 sub menu, services has got 3, courses has got 3, and training has got 3. So in order to design this one, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open my HTML document. So this about us has got 3 sub menu, isn't it so? To design that one, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another one div section with a class name called sub1. In this sub1, I'm going to have the unordered list. I'm going to have 3 lists. The first one is our history, the second one is mission, and the last one is vision. Let me save, go to my browser, refresh the browser. Those things they are coming here. So what is the mistake that I haven't done here? Go to my browser. Here this one is an unordered list. It's gonna be an unordered list. Okay, let me save, then go there, refresh them again. Okay, it's fine now. Now I included those 3 sub menu for the about us, but look at the way it was displaying. I'm not even doing anything, but the sub menu for the about us is being displayed vertically. So what I'm going to do now, let me go to my style sheet. This sub menu 1 needs to be displayed. I'm going to say dot this sub 1 needs to be displayed only when I hover the mouse on that particular about us, isn't it so? So initially it needs to be displayed none. Why? Because go to my browser, let me refresh. So now initially it needs to be displayed none. It has to be displayed only when I hover the mouse on about us, isn't it so? Now the display is equal to none. No wonder when my web page is loaded, nothing is being displayed. Now I'm trying to hover on the about us. It's supposed to be displayed now, isn't it so? But it's not displaying. So in order to make it display, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the container dot container. From that container, I'm going to the unordered list. Then from their list, I'm going to hover them there. Sorry, and I'm going to hover them. When I hover on that one, what is supposed to be displayed? This same sub menu one needs to be displayed. So in order to make it display, I want them to be displayed as a block. Then position, absolute, margin top, maybe 12 pixel, margin left, minus 12 pixel, and then together with the background color. So background color is supposed to be same as this background color. So let me copy this one and paste them here. Let me save and refresh the browser, then you will see. I've saved. When I hover this one, before when I hover on this one, nothing was displaying. Now when I hover on this one, the sub menu for the about us is been displaying, but in vertical order. But according to my original design, it's supposed to be displayed horizontally. So to make them display horizontally, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select the same container, everything here. I'm going to select all those things here. Let me copy and paste them here. This one is dot container. Here what I'm going to display is an UF, isn't it so? This is a UF. I want them to be displayed as a block, and then margin, I want them to be maybe 10 pixels or maybe 8 pixels. Okay, let me say just 10 pixels. Save, go there, refresh the page. Now as you can see them here, it's been displayed horizontally. But as you can see them here in this actual design, when I hover the about us, this sub menu is displaying, but when I come here, there is no hover effect, isn't it so? And then this thing is coming up with a border bottom. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to select this whole thing, and then here I'm going to say li. Here I'm going to say maybe width 130 pixel, maybe let's say 150 pixel. Border bottom is gonna be 1 pixel solid white, and then background, I want them to be a transparent one, and then padding maybe 8 pixel. Let me save and refresh the browser. Let us see. Refresh. When I hover here, this thing has come. When I hover on this one, I hope you can see this border bottom is like it has got a curve. So in order to remove that curve, what I'm going to do, I'm going to say maybe border radius to 0. Now save and refresh the browser. Go there. When I come here, there is no curve now. And then again, if you can notice one thing, I want to remove this border bottom from the last one. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use that property called last child. Let me copy and then paste them here. Last child property. Here I'm just going to say border bottom none. Let me save. Go to my browser. Refresh. Go there. It's still there. So what is the mistake here? Let me check there. Okay, there is no dot in front. No wonder. Put the dot in front because it's a class. Save. Go there. Refresh. The border is being removed, right? So this is a sub menu for the about us. So we need to do the same for the services, courses, and training. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to my HTML document. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy this whole thing. Let me paste them here in the services. Services, we have got e-learning. First one is an e-learning. Second one is an on-site. The third one is an weekend classes. And then the third one is an weekend classes. Just to save. Then the next one to the courses here. Just going to do the same. Div here, the first list that I want them to be displayed maybe ICT, second one is the Department of Law, third one is in business. Then the trainings, what I'm going to do here in the training part, the trainings will be, first one maybe software trainings, leadership trainings, and then last one is team management, let's say. Okay, let me save and go to my browser. Let me refresh the browser. When I hover at this one, there is a 3 menus. When I hover on this one, there is a 3 thing here. When I hover on this one, there is a 3 courses here. When I hover on this one, there is a 3 things here. So this is how you can create a sub menu for this actual menu. Again, what else is there? There is a sub menu here, sub menu here, sub menu here. But when you come to these courses, this sub menu has got another sub menu. You see, this sub menu has got another sub menu. So how are you going to create that one? That one is again simple. What I'm going to do, I'm going to my HTML document again. I'm going to this courses. Where is the courses there? The courses is here, ICT, isn't it? So from these courses, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another one div with a class name. Let's say maybe sub menu 2 with a div. Here, what I'm going to do, same. I'm going to create another list. In this another list, I'm going to create maybe 3 lists. Let's say 3 lists. First one maybe mobile application. Second one I can say software engineering. Third one I would say computer science. Okay, this is a sub menu for the menu ICT. This one, let me make it sub. Then I'm going to do the same. Okay, this is sub menu 2 for the ICT course. So for me to target this element, let me create this one as a class. Then let me say this one is a maybe menu. The name of the class is menu. Now what I'm going to do, let me go to the style sheet. I hope you understand. Now what I'm trying to do, here is my actual design. This is a courses. I have got 3 courses. Now I want to target this ICT from the course. What do I mean? What do I need to do that one? I need to target the class of this course. Then from here I need to target this ICT. Then from ICT I need to target the div. I need to target the div section. That is what I am trying to do. First I need to target the root for this ICT. What is the root for this ICT? The class, the container. From the container I have to target this menu. Then from this menu I need to target this sub 2. Then from this sub 2 I need to target this UL. Then from this UL I need to target this LI for me to display this information. Now let me refresh my browser to see the result. Okay, when I hover on the courses, you see, when I hover on the courses under the ICT department is also displaying, but it's supposed to be displayed when I hover on the ICT, not when I hover on the courses. So initially what I need to do, I need to go to my style sheet. Initially that thing needs to be hidden, isn't it? So that sub2 class items needs to be display none. Let me save, go to my browser, refresh. When I hover on these courses, it's not supposed to show me, but it's supposed to show me when I hover on this ICT. Now I'm trying to hover on this ICT course, but it is not displaying. So in order to make them display, what do you need to do? Simple again. I'm going to say, I'm going to grab this name of the class. What is the name of the class? Menu. So I'm going to display the things dot menu. Then from there, when I hover there, this sub2 contents needs to be displayed. How do you want me to display? I want them to be displayed in a block, and then we need to set the position. Where do you want to play? Position is absolute. Then from there, margin top. Margin top can be maybe negative 30 pixel, or maybe let's say negative 35 pixel, and then margin left, from the margin left maybe let's say 120 pixel. Maybe the background color, the background color, I want them to be in this same color. Let me copy and paste this same color and paste them here. Let me save. Now go and refresh the browser. Go to courses. When you hover on the courses, it's just displaying the number of courses that you have, list of courses. But when you hover on the ICT, now you can see the courses under the ICT is been displaying. Now let us do the same for the other two courses. In order to do that, just simple go to the HTML document. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy these stuffs and paste them here. Maybe the first course may be public law. Let's say public law. Maybe the second one I can say labor law. The last one can be employment law. So here again you need to make them as a class. The class is equals to menu, the same menu, the same class name as the ICT course. Save. Then maybe do the same for the next course. What is the next course? Is a business. Here make them. So under the business, maybe let's say accounting. Copy. Let's save. Here again the class is supposed to be menu. Save. Go to the browser, refresh the browser, come to the course, hover on the ICT. This is a department under ICT. Hover on the law, it's nothing displayed. Hover on the business, the three courses is being displayed. But what is the mistake with the law? Let me go and check there. From the law, there must be some equals symbol. So save now. Go there, the law, the refresh the browser again. Now the list of courses under the law department is being displayed. Now this is how you can create a drop down menu using HTML and CSS. I hope you understood. If you have got any questions, you can ask me through comment section. I will respond to them. For more tutorial like this, don't forget to subscribe the channel and like my videos.